Wow, 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 the markets again in big time record territory. Up, 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 and away. My name is E7 here at Grok Trade Thursday. Thursday, November 30th, 2017. And this wraps up November. We're done, folks. We're going into December. Markets in the day pretty bullish, but there's a big warning sign, and I'm going to share it with you. Check this out. Spiders up 0.9%, diamonds up 1.4%, NASDAQ up 1.8%, small caps up just a fraction, and we did have a bump here in financials, not doing too badly, a small drop here in US dollar. Crude oil flat, gold down by 0.8%, silver down by 0.8%. VIX, here's the warning, increasing, fear increasing by 5.4%. Even with the markets, all the major indices in bullish territory, fear increasing. Fear increasing. And as we get going, oh, guys, for all you guys who have signed up for the mentorship this weekend, Tim, looking forward to having you all the way from United Kingdom. And Charles, looking forward to having you part of the group. Rhonda, really looking forward to having you come and being part. And Wahid, looking forward to having you. Toby, looking forward to having you. We have a lot going on. So with that said, we do have another individual. Josh has signed up and he is with us. Josh, looking forward to having you. Joshua. And Joshua. Oh, Joshua. Okay, not Josh, Joshua. Is that another one?
His name. Yeah, the other one's name
Kaiser. And Kaiser, you're in. You guys came in last minute. Awesome. Glad that you could be with us this weekend for the mentorship. Anybody else, if you want to jump in January, we'll do it again. It's 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and you can do it up here at groktrade.com. And let's take a look here at the S&P Spider. Check this out. Check this out. Okay, sorry, there's a glitch. To you, it was only a millisecond. To me, it was much longer because my screen froze up there. Now, we're ready to go. All right, check this out. The Spider S&P 500 ETF. Up, 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 up. Boom! Smashes his head on resistance. Ooh, is this a double resistance area? Let me take a look. So, double resistance. Sellers came into that. Now we're at resistance. Guys, it should drop unless it can plow through. But this is a area that normally the markets should drop. Diamonds, if you go here and take a look, we're not at resistance yet. We're up, up, and away. But massive volume on today's run. After an up leg, you get massive volume. Usually that could be indicative to a downturn. NASDAQ, yesterday had the big drop. Called it a sell yesterday. Today we bounced back up. We're above 20-day moving average, but it's just in a lot of trouble right now, guys. A lot of trouble. Russell's 2000, small caps, we've been up, 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 up. People sold into today's strength, but we're above resistance, and we have support below us, so we could remain up here in this upper echelon. And financials, up, 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 but just like the small caps, they sold into that strength today. It could pull back to an area, nice area of support. Let's see if that happens. US dollar down. US dollar down. A lot of cryptocurrency individuals believe that the US dollar has been just getting trashed in part due to Bitcoin or cryptocurrency as a whole. And if you look at the monthly chart, you can see we've been dropping. And if you were to look at like Bitcoin, for example, it's almost an inverse of what we see here. Very interesting, isn't it? Just intriguing to see that happen and take place. But anyway, let's go over here to crude oil. Crude oil remains in this uptrend. The problem is that uptrend is turning into a rising wedge, which is more bearish than it is bullish. But it's trying to break down, but it's finding support at the rising 20-day moving average in this support line. The question is, will we break down? If it's going to, it'll probably happen really soon. If not, we're going to get a nice bounce off of support, and we have several days to the upside. Okay, watch that. Gold, I said I was going to sit on it, wasn't ready to put a sell on it yet. Today I almost put a sell on it, but I got this buy. Anytime we go sideways, my calls just fall apart. My calls are much better when we have trends going, and there's a ton of money to be made. You got to be careful going into buys and sells, going into consolidation. You don't normally trade those. You just stay out of the way. But anyway, we have this drop, but we found support at this line. The question is, did we break down below it? I want to analyze that because it looks like it did, and this is important that we do this correctly. Their trend line drawing is a art, and it looks right to me. So this is the problem that I'm seeing. Oh man, it looks like we closed below the trend line. See how we're below it? You can go to you can make this video full screen and look at this in high definition, but you see how we're below it? That's dangerous, dangerous ground, guys, for gold. Really dangerous. But if you look at silver, silver's down, 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 but it looks like we're finding buyers, like we're getting ready to bounce here. Last time we were at this area, we did get a bounce. We're at that area now. Will we get a bounce? We could get a bounce. VIX fear, though, is up. Why is the fear going higher? Why is that happening? When the markets are bullish, that's because people are foreseeing a drop coming into the markets, and they're getting a jump on it right now. Yeah, boy, so that is what we're looking at. Quick a look at Bitcoin. What a crazy couple days. Big fluctuations the last 2 trading sessions, but we're remaining above all major moving averages. We're up, 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 and away. We did close below 10,000 on Bitcoin today. And that is where we're at. GBTC, up, 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 dropped. Not ready to put a sell on it yet. It's staying up here. I think that we're just building a base, catching its breath, and it's going to move up yet again. Really cool to see everything taking place here. Let's take a quick look at tech stocks. Go here. Any of interest. BABA's down. Let's do Apple first. 1.4% to the up. I got a up. We're dropping. It's a bull flag. I'm going to stay with my bull call there. But BABA had a sell on it. Remember that a couple days ago? And then crash and burn. BABA's in trouble. Do not own that right now. Anything else I want to look at here? Anything else? Anything else? Whoa, NVIDIA up 2.8. I have a sell on it. Popped up. Oh, that's a trash bounce, guys. NVIDIA, you do not want that. Called it a sell a couple days ago, a few days ago, and bad. Not good. Anything else? Oh, PayPal. Had a buy on that. We dropped, and man, why did I not see that yesterday? Normally I would have had a sell on that yesterday. I missed it. So I'm going to stay with my buy at this moment, but or did I miss that because it bounced off of support? I don't know. That's interesting to me. Normally I'd have a sell on that one, and I don't. And Red had up 1.8%. Got a sell on it. It's dropped and it's in trouble. Snap. It's just I got a buy on it and we're going higher. Okay. Twitter down 1%. Remember I put a sell on it a few days ago, and there it is. It's trash. Trash. It broke a support line. It's just done. It's done. All right. There it is. So yesterday I posted a link about Bitcoin specifically, and man, I got a lot of response on that. Some of you guys are naysayers. I get it. You're gold bugs. I get it. I get it, man. You're gold and silver guys. I get it. But you know something I'll share with you. I'm an entrepreneur at heart, and in 1995 I was in college. And the internet was just starting to pop up. Well, our computer lab had internet access. We were there and had an internet access on that interweb thing. And I came with the idea, wouldn't it be great if we sold vehicles online? My girlfriend at the time, wife now, wanted to buy a new car. I said, hey, I'll help you. Wouldn't it be great to go to the internet? Look, there was nothing on the internet. Nobody was doing it. So I thought, ding, 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 ding. I'm going to sell cars on the internet. Long story longer, The VCs, venture capitalists, wanted 60%. I thought they were greedy. I said no to them, and that was hindsight. It was a mistake. Anyway, I was way too early to an emerging market, way too early, and people came in a year, 2, 3 years after me and hit the timing perfectly. By that time, I had already washed out. And the lesson I learned there was kind of is in confluence with what studies show, that success in business has a lot to do with timing. And they say timing is more important than the management team, than the idea or the product itself. That timing outweighs virtually everything. Well, with cryptocurrency, I had sat on it, in 2009 when it came out. I heard about it. You could get it for like the pennies at that time. And I remember when it got up to around $90, somewhere around there, that I thought, man, I wonder if I should pick up some of this. But I didn't know how to go about it. There was a barrier to entry. So I couldn't figure it out. I didn't end up getting it, and then I continued to see it rise. And now we're at the $10,000 mark per coin, which is crazy. The thing that I'm seeing is that the two big things that I like about it is simply this. Deflation. It's deflationary. It only has 21 million coins out there. It's not going to keep getting more and more coins aren't going to be printed. So that's what we have, or mined, if you will. And it's also highly deregulated. It is deregulated. No one can get their hands on it. That's something that's of interest. It's truly the people's currency because it's on the blockchain and no one owns it. No one owns it. It's we own it. We, the people who are mining it, and we, the people who are using it to trade. But the real interesting thing here is, does it have anything backing it? Like the US dollar, we're not on the gold standard anymore. And the question is, do we really have, how much security can we put into that nowadays that we keep printing it with the debt and deficit that we continue to have? And it's mounting, by the way. So the question is, what's going to happen to that? So let's get to what's backing cryptocurrency or Bitcoin. It's only relevant if it's used for transactions. What we're starting to see is more and more people using it. I mean, I have students wanting to pay me in Bitcoin for a mentorship. And I can't believe up until recently I've said no. It was something that was kind of foreign to me. I wasn't comfortable with it. But now I remember the days that I was in working with the internet and trying to sell a concept to these car dealerships, because these were owners, they were GMs at the dealerships, and they were all baby boomers. And I was trying to get them to shovel their marketing dollar into a media that they couldn't even yet define. And that was hard. And now I kind of feel that's pretty much what we're seeing now. Anytime you have this new emerging technology, it scares a lot of people. They think it's smoke and mirrors. They want to thumb their nose at it. I mean, I get it. I saw it with my eyes when I was in the internet world. And how I felt about cryptocurrency, when it first came out. I get it. But as an investor, as somebody that's been hugely attuned to my 19 years of investing and trading, is I've got a pretty good radar and sense to what's to come. Now, I'm a futurist, I'm a visionary, and I don't say that lightly. I was the first in the world to start selling vehicles online before anybody had even the concept. I was the first person in the world in 2004 to start doing trading videos online. Nobody was doing it. It got really popular in the UK, took it there to the US and worldwide. And now I own a company, Grok GT, grokgt.com. They're wearables. I believe that these wearables right here are tomorrow. These aren't just smartwatches. These are we call them wrist tops because you put your own SIM card in it. It's an unlocked smartphone is what it is. You put your own SIM card in it and there's your phone. You can do it like this, or you can connect to Bluetooth. It has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. It's very powerful. It's Android and you can run it. Anyway, you don't need to know all that. My point is I know what the future is. A lot of times, not always right, but I got a pretty good nose for it. And that's helped me in my trading world and in my investing. Cryptocurrency is something you probably want to pay attention to. Pay attention to it. It's something that might be of interest to you. Now, if you don't want to get into it, it's too hocus pocus, it's too intangible for you. I get it. Don't worry about it. But I'm just telling you, people are saying, oh, if you would have bought this a year ago, what was it, 2010, you could have bought it for 8 cents. And now it's, $10,000. And you have all those what ifs, what if you could buy it right now for 10,000 and, in your 5 years from now, when it's some other price, perhaps 50,000. Say, oh, I remember when we could have bought it for 10, and now we can buy it for 100, whatever. So analysts are saying, mathematicians are saying that when the 21 million coins are been mined, okay, and there's 17 of them, 17 million that have already, and it should happen around 2140. They're saying the year 2140, it should be complete, But mathematicians are saying that the coin will be on the low end 500,000 per coin, on the high end 1 million per coin. So anyway, there's just some thoughts for you, and that's why in yesterday's video, it's something that I'm personally doing because I know people who are making an insane amount of money. And I mean, I was on the call with one of them last night, and he's making 10 to 15 Bitcoin a day. With this company, so over $100,000 a day. And maybe for some of you listening, that's not that big of a deal, but for me in my world, that's a big deal. That's he was a simple man 13 months ago, and in 13 months his life has changed drastically. Okay, there's my little vlog at the end of the video. Hope you guys are doing well. Man, we're decorating here for Christmas, and it's neat seeing all the decorations go up. It kind of puts you in the Christmas spirit. So I hope you guys are getting in the Christmas spirit. Take care, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.